I am live on my first poker vlog. Kind of giving you guys the details. I'm 42 years old. I haven't been playing. Most of you guys that know me from the past, I played full time WSL Play. I traveled for the WP's Poker Night in America. I lived out in Southern California, played out there. But now I live in Dallas, so bringing Texas poker to life. I play every now and then. I play private games and I play in the casinos. So to be a little bit more consistent, I hope you guys subscribe, like, and then follow my journey to kind of how I bring my perspective, poker, consistency, and life. So I'll break down the first 3 sessions that I played, working up into today's session, which is pretty most important because today at Choctaw Casino starts 50 hours for the month. You get qualified for a drawing to make a possible final table for a chance at a $25,000 free roll final table purse. So don't know what that breakdown is in the final table, but we want to put in our 50 hours for the month and then hopefully get a drawing on July 13th is when they'll do it. But most important for me is getting back in the saddle, getting more consistent at the game, getting my mind right, which is pretty important. And I'll break that down to you with the first 3 sessions of how it's kind of going and why it hasn't been consistent, because I'm a little bit rusty, right? I haven't played in a really long time, and most of the videos I post are from games from the past couple of years. So you get to see some big pots and things like that at the private games, but at the casino, the games, I mean, they're 1-2, 2-5. They might run a PLO game. They might run 1-3. They might run 5-10. Right? Just don't know. So I'm just getting back at it. Here we are. I'm actually on to Choctaw now. Today is again first 25, and we are going to try to put in at least 5 hours today. So 5 hours is the key, no matter what, unless we go broke with our buy-in today. So we're gonna try to buy in for 300 to start, and then go from there, and hopefully we can last 5 hours, see what that outcome is. Session number 1, we lost $300 in the week, all because we shoved ace-7 clubs on a king of clubs, jack of clubs, 8 of diamonds board, and the guy had pocket 8s. It was 4 ways to the flop. It's a lot of money in there, so thought I'd try to take it down. If not, I was drawn to the nuts with some backdoor straight draws, he filled up on the turn very quickly with the king hitting, which paired the board, giving him a full house, and I was drawn dead. So I was up like $150. Usually that's a good day. If you're playing 1-2, don't try to win $1 million. Be consistent, win a couple of hundred, and call it a day. You win 500 in a 1-2 game. That's a really good day in terms of the hourly, in terms of the time, in terms of the limit of play, the stakes, right? The day 2 playing, I actually won $380. Played well, ran well, made a lot of great reads, didn't overplay hands, and I cashed out. I was actually up $280, and then I hit a $100 random seed drawing at Choctaw that they run through the weekdays, Monday through Thursday, after 3 p.m. And I won that. I was up $380, and I caught it a day, so I'm plus $80 for the week until yesterday. I wanted to put in the time and get myself back in that groove. Hey, I'm going to be in this card room a long time. I'm gonna try different styles depending on the table demeanor. And yesterday it just did not work out. I got aggressive. I trusted my reads, and it came down to this hand where I bluffed I bluffed ace high after missing the nut flush draw on the flop in the turn, and the board pairs on the river. I tried to bluff at it, and I got called by kings on a 7-7-6-8-9 board. 7-7-6-8-9, yeah, 7-7-6-8-9 board. So the straight was there, the flush there, so tried to represent, just try to get hand off, like some week 10 maybe, and it didn't work. She called with pocket kings, and we lost our $300 buy-in. We bought it for $200 more. We ran 5-6 runner straight into runner flush. The guy was betting bottom pair the entire time. He caught a gut shot straight with a flush draw, and he ended up hitting a flush, my straight, and we got it all in on the river. So I lost $500 there. Minus $120 for the week, which is not bad at all, considering I played 3 full sessions. I made some good reads. I misplayed some hands, overplayed some hands. Typical rust in poker, and depending on the table dynamics, you try to play within how you're going to play, right? I'm a little bit more experienced than a lot of these players here. By my perspective, I'm not trying to say I'm the best or anything like that, but I hold my own and I can make moves. Just don't try to make professional moves against amateurs, right? They're typically not gonna fold kings almost never, right? Or aces almost never. They're 99% gonna play it to the river, no what. So we flop a set versus the overpair, we're more likely to get their money unless they hit their 2 out or against us, or we get a bad run out. So let's hope we play well today. Let's hope we get 5 hours in. 5 hours, 10 sessions this month. That's 50 hours, and then we come back July 13th for hopefully a drawing to the final table and make some money there. So vlog number 1 in the books. Hope you like, subscribe, and we can talk more about poker. I'll throw up videos about life and what I kind of do that might bring your attention, that we can grow together. So appreciate you guys for watching if you do watch, and I'll see you next time when I go live.